College is one of the most exciting times in life. It's when you gain independence, explore who you are, and prepare for your future career. But while students often spend time thinking about classes, grades, and social life, there's another area that's just as important: money. For many, college is the first time managing finances on their own, and how you handle money during these years can set the tone for your entire financial future. Unfortunately, most college students aren't taught about personal finance in school. They're thrown into an environment where expenses pile up: tuition, rent, books, food, and social activities, without much guidance on how to manage them. The result: many end up relying on student loans and credit cards, graduating with debt that follows them for years. But it doesn't have to be that way. Learning a few smart money habits in college can completely change your trajectory. You don't need to be making a lot of money to start. You just need discipline, awareness, and a plan. The habits you build now will help you avoid financial mistakes, reduce stress, and put you ahead of most people your age when it comes to building wealth. In this video, we'll go through the top 5 personal finance tips every college student should know. These aren't complicated investment strategies or get-rich-quick tricks. They're practical, real-world tips that you can apply immediately. If you stick to them, you'll leave college not only with a degree but also with a strong financial foundation. Keynote 1. Budgeting is your best friend, approximately 600 words. Budgeting may not sound exciting, but it's the single most powerful financial tool you can develop in college. Think of it like a roadmap. It tells your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Most students underestimate how much they spend, especially on small things like coffee, takeout, or subscriptions. Those small purchases add up, and without tracking them, you'll constantly feel broke without knowing why. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about control. The first step is simply awareness. Write down all sources of income: scholarships, part-time jobs, allowances, or loans. Then list your expenses: rent, utilities, food, transportation, books, and entertainment. Once everything is on paper, you can start making informed decisions. A common budgeting method for students is the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your money goes to needs: rent, food, transportation; 30% to wants: eating out, fun, subscriptions; and 20% to savings or debt repayment. If 20% feels too high right now, start with 10%. The key is consistency. Even saving $20 a week builds the habit. Apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or even simple spreadsheets can make budgeting easier. But more important than the tool is the mindset. Your budget should reflect your priorities. If travel or social life matters to you, budget for it, but cut back in areas that don't matter as much. Budgeting also reduces stress. Instead of constantly worrying about whether you can afford something, you'll know because it's planned. And when unexpected expenses come up, a car repair, a new laptop, you won't panic, because you've already set money aside. Starting the habit now will pay off for decades. By the time you graduate, you'll not only avoid the financial mistakes many students make but also have the confidence of knowing exactly how to manage your money like an adult. Keynote 2. Avoid credit card traps, approximately 600 words. Credit cards can be both a blessing and a curse. Used wisely, they help build credit history, which you'll need for renting apartments, getting loans, or even landing certain jobs. But used carelessly, they trap students in high-interest debt that's hard to escape. The danger lies in how easy it is to swipe a card and forget about it. Many students don't realize that missing even one payment can hurt their credit score, and carrying a balance means paying interest rates of 18 to 25% or more. That's like paying an extra tax on everything you buy. The first rule is simple: never spend money you don't have. Treat your credit card like a debit card. Only use it for purchases you could pay off immediately. Always pay the balance in full every month. This way you build credit without paying interest. Another tip is to start small. Use your credit card only for predictable expenses, like a Netflix subscription or gas. Then set up automatic payments to avoid late fees. This builds credit while minimizing risk. Watch out for credit card offers that target students with rewards like free cash back or points. These perks can be helpful, but they're meaningless if you're paying interest on balances. Companies know students are inexperienced, and they profit off that lack of discipline. Building good credit in college is incredibly valuable. A strong credit score saves you thousands later on. Lower interest rates on car loans, mortgages, and even cheaper insurance rates. But bad credit follows you for years, making everything more expensive. By being disciplined with credit cards now, you set yourself up for financial success later. Think of it as practicing responsible money habits on a small scale before you're dealing with bigger financial responsibilities. Keynote 3. Save a little, consistently, approximately 600 words. Many students think saving money in college is impossible. After all, you're barely making enough to cover tuition and living expenses. But the truth is, saving isn't about the amount, it's about the habit. Even saving a small amount regularly builds discipline and shows you that you can control your financial future. Start by opening a separate savings account, preferably one that earns interest. Then commit to transferring a small portion of your income every time you get paid, whether it's $10, $20, or $50. The goal is consistency, not perfection. One powerful concept to understand is compound interest. Money you save today grows over time, because you earn interest not only on your original savings but also on the interest itself. For example, if you start saving just $25 a month at age 18, by the time you're 40 you could have thousands, even with modest returns. Automating your savings makes it easier. Set up automatic transfers so you don't even have to think about it. Treat savings like a bill you must pay every month. Having a savings cushion also protects you from unexpected events. If your laptop breaks, your car needs repairs, or you have an emergency, you won't have to rely on credit cards or loans. This is called an emergency fund, and even a small one makes a big difference in reducing stress. Saving consistently in college also builds momentum. As your income grows in the future, you'll already have the habit of setting aside money, and you can increase the amounts without changing your lifestyle drastically. The bottom line: don't wait until you're making real money to start saving. Start now, even if it's small. The earlier you begin, the bigger the payoff later in life. Keynote 4. Find smart ways to earn approximately 600 words. Most college students live on tight budgets, but that doesn't mean you can't increase your income. In fact, learning how to make money creatively while balancing school is one of the best skills you can develop. The first option is a part-time job, but be strategic. Choose work that's flexible and ideally related to your career goals. Campus jobs, tutoring, research assistant positions, or working in the library often provide steady income without overwhelming your schedule. Freelancing is another powerful option. If you have skills in writing, graphic design, programming, or social media, there are countless online platforms where you can earn money on your own terms. Not only does freelancing pay, but it also builds your portfolio for future jobs. Side hustles like tutoring classmates, delivering food, or selling items online are also great ways to bring in extra cash. The key is balancing work with studies. Your primary investment in college is your education. Remember, every dollar you earn is more valuable than money borrowed. Extra income allows you to save, avoid debt, and even invest earlier. Plus, the skills you develop in side hustles, time management, communication, entrepreneurship, are assets that benefit you long after graduation. Don't underestimate small earnings. Making an extra $100 a month might not seem like much, but over 4 years of college, that's nearly $5,000 you wouldn't have had otherwise. That money could cover textbooks, travel, or go straight into savings. By being proactive about earning money, you take control of your financial situation instead of feeling stuck. It empowers you and teaches responsibility, qualities that will carry into your career and adult life. Keynote 5. Invest early, even small, approximately 600 words. Most students think investing is something to worry about later, when they're making more money. But the truth is, time is the most powerful factor in investing, and the earlier you start, the more you benefit. Even small amounts invested in your early 20s can grow to significant sums thanks to compound growth. You don't need thousands of dollars to begin. Many platforms let you start investing with as little as $10. Apps like Robinhood, Acorns, or Fidelity allow fractional investing, meaning you can buy small portions of stocks or funds. The smartest way to start is with index funds or ETFs. These are collections of many stocks that spread out risk and grow steadily over time. Instead of trying to pick winning stocks, you're investing in the entire market, which historically grows over the long term. Investing also teaches patience. Unlike saving, where your balance grows slowly but steadily, investing can go up and down in the short term. But over decades, the trend is always upward. Starting early means you can afford to ride out the ups and downs. Even $25 invested monthly can grow into tens of thousands over decades. Waiting until you're 30 or 40 to start means you miss out on the most valuable ingredient, time. The goal isn't to get rich quick but to start building habits of financial growth. By investing small amounts now, you're learning how the market works and training yourself to think long-term, which is exactly what leads to financial freedom. Conclusion: approximately 400 to 500 words. College is about more than just getting a degree, it's about preparing for the rest of your life. And your financial habits are one of the biggest factors that will determine your future success. The truth is, money doesn't control you, you control it. And the earlier you start building smart habits, the easier your financial journey will be. We covered 5 key tips: learning to budget, avoiding credit card traps, saving consistently, finding smart ways to earn, and investing early. Each of these may seem small on its own, but together they form a powerful system. They give you control, reduce stress, and set you up for opportunities long after graduation. Remember, financial freedom isn't about having millions in the bank, it's about having the ability to make choices without being held back by money. By taking control now, you'll graduate not only with a degree but with financial confidence that most adults never learn. The habits you build today are seeds. Nurture them, and they'll grow into a lifetime of freedom, stability, and opportunities. Don't wait until later, start now, with whatever resources you have. Your future self will thank you.